Kim Taehyung, or better known as BTS, is back in the spotlight after an unexpected request from his fans. This time, it's not about his music or acting, but about his athletic body. Since his debut with BTS, V has been known for his extraordinary charismatic charm. His handsome face, sharp gaze, and unique voice are enough to make fans fascinated. However, as time goes by, many ARMYs have begun to notice the transformation of his increasingly athletic body. This is increasingly visible after he underwent various photo shoots and appeared on stage in slightly more revealing clothes than usual. Recently, in an interaction with fans, V received a fairly bold request to show off his six-pack abs. This request immediately made the atmosphere even more lively, especially on social media. Many fans were curious whether V would grant the request or give an unexpected response. However, instead of immediately showing off his abs, V gave an answer that successfully made ARMY hysterical. With his signature witty and casual style, he said, "Six-pack? I have one, but I keep it for the winter to keep it warm." That answer immediately made fans laugh out loud. Many praised how V could always turn any situation into an entertaining moment. In fact, some ARMYs immediately flooded social media with various reactions, from memes to speculations about whether V really has a six-pack or was just joking. Not only that, V's statement also made many fans discuss the moments where he looked more muscular, especially when BTS underwent rigorous physical training. Several clips from concerts or photo shoots showed glimpses of his abs, and this made ARMYs even more curious. Even so, V seems to prefer to keep his body shape private. He prefers to focus on music, art, and fun interactions with fans, rather than just showing off his body. This is what makes many people fall in love with him even more. His charm comes not only from his visuals, but also from his warm and entertaining personality. It's no wonder that every time V opens an interaction session with fans, there is always a surprise that makes ARMYs can't stop talking about it. And this time, even though he didn't show his six-pack directly, his hilarious comment was enough to make ARMY hysterical. However, this incident actually made speculation even wilder. Some fans started uploading old photos of V that showed a little of his stomach muscles, especially from various photo shoots and concert moments. Some even compared the changes in his body from his debut to now, showing how he looks more athletic over time. Not only that, some fellow BTS members have also given hints that V actually has a more muscular body than he looks. In several interviews and live broadcasts, Jungkook and Jimin have joked that V actually hides his muscles behind the loose clothes he often wears. This makes ARMY even more curious and hopes that one day V will really show off the six-pack in question. On the other hand, many actually appreciate how V chooses not to show off his physique too much and maintains his humble personality. Instead of following the trend of other idols who often show off their muscular bodies, V is more comfortable with his own style. This is what makes him even more attractive in the eyes of fans, because he remains himself without being influenced by public expectations. However, that doesn't mean that V doesn't care about his health. On several occasions, he has revealed that he also maintains a diet and exercises regularly. Although he doesn't always share his exercise routine like the other members, it is clear that he still takes good care of his body. What makes this situation even more interesting is how ARMY can always dig up little things about V and make them a big topic of conversation. Even a short comment about a six-pack is enough to make social media explode with various reactions. There are also quite a few fans who try to find out more about how V maintains his body shape. Some start to pay attention to his diet, his habits in choosing clothes, and how he moves on stage. All of this becomes a topic of exciting discussion among ARMY, who want to uncover the mystery behind his hilarious answer earlier. However, some also argue that V may have intentionally teased his fans with the comment. It's no secret that he has a great sense of humor and often plays with ARMY's expectations. It's possible that he actually has an amazing six-pack, but chooses to keep it as a surprise in the future. Amidst all this speculation, V himself doesn't seem to be too bothered. He continues to carry out his activities casually, focusing on the music projects and solo activities that he is currently doing. For V, the happiness of fans is much more important than simply fulfilling requests to show off his muscles. This also further proves that V's appeal lies not only in his physical appearance, but also in his warm, witty, and surprising personality. Every little interaction he has with fans always has a big impact and becomes a wide conversation. Interestingly, this moment also reminds us of several previous occasions where V casually responded to unique questions from ARMY. From requests to show off his muscles to questions about his lifestyle, he always managed to answer in an entertaining way. On the other hand, some fans feel that this is part of V's true charm. He is not the type to show everything outright, but rather keeps his fans guessing and curious. This makes him even more interesting and unpredictable. Many also argue that this is V's way of maintaining a fun interaction with his fans. By giving funny and teasing answers, he indirectly keeps ARMY feeling close and entertained, without having to sacrifice his privacy. Although his request to show his six-pack was not granted, one thing is for sure: V always knows how to keep ARMY excited. Even with just one short sentence, he can make the entire fandom excited and talk about it for days. In the end, whether V really has a six-pack or not is not the most important thing. What is clear is that he continues to be a figure admired and loved by his fans, not only for his physical appearance, but also for his amazing character and personality. And who knows? Maybe one day, at the most unexpected moment, V will finally reveal the secret he has been hiding all this time. Until then, ARMY can only be patient and enjoy every surprise given by their favorite idol. However, as ARMY already knows, V always has a unique way of teasing his fans. Even after this incident, he still acted as if nothing happened, letting speculations grow on their own. This made many fans even more excited because the more V covered something up, the greater the curiosity that arose among ARMY. Some fans began to theorize that maybe V was deliberately saving this moment for a big surprise in the future. Whether it was for an exclusive photo shoot, a solo concert, or even just for fun in an upcoming live broadcast, ARMY still hopes that there will be a time when V will finally reveal the truth behind these questionable six-pack abs. However, behind all this excitement, one thing is for sure: V always manages to entertain his fans. Without having to do anything big, he only needs one spontaneous comment to create excitement throughout the fandom. This proves how strong his charm and appeal are, where every small gesture can become a hot topic that is continuously discussed. Meanwhile, V remains focused on his projects, whether in music, art, or other activities. For some fans, the mystery of his athletic body is only a small part of the overall charm of Kim Taehyung. Because in the end, what makes ARMY stay and continue to support him is not just his physical appearance, but also his unique personality and sincere heart. And although until now the question of V's six-pack is still hanging without a definite answer, ARMY seems to have accepted the fact that with V, everything is always full of surprises. So, will we really see his six-pack abs someday? Only time can tell.
Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.